Buenas, buenas, señor amigos, ¿cómo dice que les va? Espero que todo bien, todo tranquilo. Un episodio más de Breathedge. Nos acercamos cada vez más a la meta final y vamos a cambiar de panorama. Sí, tucutú. Recordarán el episodio pasado hicimos... No, para este otro lado. Completamos la unidad... ¿Esta? La unidad... No, ¿cuál? Sí, esta, la unidad de control a través de microplasma y ya estábamos todo listo como para seguir recorriendo. ¿Para qué lado? Y tenemos que seguir recorriendo. Bueno, acá me van a empezar a venir a atacar los robots, pero yo me voy a la mierda y no van a llegar a venir. Soy muy rápido, soy demasiado rápido para ellos. Y entonces ya tenemos todo, fíjense que... ¿Me están tocando los huevos? Sí. Bueno, ustedes se lo buscaron, macho. Vinieron por el todo y tocó los cuernos. Sí, eso, váyanse malditos. Bien, ya habíamos puesto una matrícula falsa a la nave esta para que el sistema de protección no nos ataque. Claro que esas cositas pueden atacarnos igual. De hecho, yo creo que lo van a hacer. Y si lo hacen, estoy preparado. Ok. ¿Dónde? Pero yo no veo mucho ataúd de acá.
I can't tell what part of the ship this is, but there's something going on here. All my sensors are registering an incredible electrical activity.
Ah, sí, sí, ahora veo los... ¿Lo atacarán? Pues sí. ¿Listo? ¿Esos eran todos nomás? Y esto no me ataca, menos mal. Estos son más heavy, estos láser, ¿eh?
The station is inactive but intact. Probably it has no power. I suggest we find a place to dock and look around. What an old communications spaceship. It's the same age as the debris at the station with Breathedge cores. The service airlock, it's intact.
Perfecto, al fin algo está intacto.
This is the liner's debris for sure, but I can't identify it.
Voy a guardar por las dudas. Y vamos para allá.
Another closed door. How original. I think they could have come up with something more interesting than that.
Tengo exactamente lo que necesitas, man. Perfecto.
I wish I hadn't said anything.
Perfecto.
What the? I take my words back. I wish it was another closed door. Enough with this originality.
Uy, terrible el ajito. No voy a agarrar una mierda de acá.
Or with these ones. But it definitely is connected, which means you can restore the power supply.
Genial.
Apparently the coffins were pulling the wires, but someone killed them all.
Voy a agarrar un poco de comida y agua. Turururururu.
What an impressive size of this hull. I assume that we're in the classified modules of the liner that belong to its central core. Only the chosen ones, like your grandfather, could admire them.
Está hecho de mierda. Bueno, sí, sí, mi abuelo era alto rango.
Be careful. There's some activity ahead. It looks like some of the coffins are still functioning. What strange equipment? I can't say for certain what it is, but it looks like some idea process with basic artificial intelligence.
Francotirador, perfecto.
It's likely that coffins unplugged the accelerating station, plugged this thing in instead, and tried to... I have no idea what they were trying. We just need to plug in the accelerating station.
Excelente. Es lo que dije yo desde un principio.
Looks like there's a powerful, deadly, and unstable power source behind this airlock, and we
Voy
need
a
to
agarrar
get
esta
in there,
mierda.
of course. Someone broke open the control panel. I don't want to panic, but we can't open these gates unless I find a loophole in their locking system. Hidden burglar-proof hinges. Mechanical action isn't possible.
Turururururu.
Judging by the encoding, there's a high-pressure hydraulic drive system built in here. We won't be able to move the doors apart. The gates are recessed into the floor and have bastion armored floor coverings. All the electronics are protected by double encoding and a hidden duplication system. The estimated average hacking time is
Pelota, me vas a gastar
6
todo
layers
el...
of a 6th class durability alloy. My sensors can't get any deeper than that.
Tiene huevo por el piso.
And here's its weak spot. Well, compared to the rest of the solid mass of the door, if we try very hard, we can leave quite a decent dent here in a couple of years. I think now I understand how these gates work. We need to check the central locking valve.
Tengo que apretar el SS, seguro.
Yes, I figured out how to open it. For starters, we need 3 live hamsters, 2 electrical tapes, a bottle, a grenade, about 20 kilograms of metal, wireframe, 2 motors but not too powerful, paint, or rather part of a paint spray can, and some small iron balls, only 200 or 300 of them.
Qué troll que son.
But, hold on, logic. This game is worthless. No, seriously. Why is there a door on a secret and protected object that you could just... Forget about the door. I can't believe it. This is an additional small core of the liner unnamed. It's still working.
Obviously.
Unbelievable.
Todo es unbelievable.
Caution. There's a coffin on the control platform.
No te preocupes. Tengo un blaster.
It seems that this coffin destroyed all the others. I think that it's... No! It can't be. But the signal was lost. How is this even possible?
¿Es mi abuelo?
There's no doubt. It's definitely him. It's your grandpa. The coffin
Abuelo.
with your relative died in a battle with other coffins. I don't understand anything anymore.
Abuelo, me
No, it's me,
ayudaste.
but we need to check him out.
My dear man, if you're reading this now, it means that I didn't succeed. But you noticed my note on the fridge, or on the mirror, or in the corridor, or on the dresser, or on your forehead. I'm sorry, I tried to leave them everywhere possible. You must stop the flight of the liner, ASAP. I've been working as an engineer at the Scientific Research Institute of Space Development for nearly 58 years. And in the last several years, we have been fulfilling orders for the Breathedge Funerary Agency. I haven't told you much about my work. I'm so sorry. But it's not that important right now. I started to notice that the Breathedge Agency was making odd requests, and I conducted my own investigation. Now I'm sure they're not who they say they are. Breathedge is perhaps the biggest and most dangerous fraud in human history. Please, take this recording and our chicken to Boris Gromov. You do remember my old friend at the investigation department, don't you? Today I'll try to get closer to them. I need hard evidence. I love you, Grandpa. And don't forget to feed the chicken. She is the key.
Breathedge. No, I don't understand. So all of this could have been avoided if you had at least washed your face? I don't know what to say. But it doesn't matter now. The main thing is that your grandpa knew something about the coffins, the disaster, and the company that created me. I'll try to decipher the tape and wait in case you want to bury your relative.
Entierra al abuelo. Adiós, abuelo.
Put him over there on the emergency eject platform. I should have recommended that the funeral protocol be followed and that you take the deceased to the shuttle, but with such damage to the coffin, your relative's body would soon simply spill out all over the deck. He didn't deserve this. Now we need to open the airlock and pay our last respects to this great man.
Adiós, abuelo. Te quiero mucho. Gracias por todo.
He's been caught up in the planet's gravity. How beautiful.
Sí, qué poético.
Wait a second. What is a neutron bomb? Oh, seems like reading notes isn't your thing. To be honest, I've no idea what fine you might get for destroying a potentially habitable planet, but I'll be melted down into a toaster. I'll definitely be melted down. What a shame. Or maybe. Can we just forget everything? Activating partial defragmentation of the data. Beep, beep, beep. Defragmentation complete. What happened to this planet? It was like this when we got here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay then. I don't have a defragmentation function. It's time for us to get out of here and hope we die before the justice system gets to us.
Ay, ¿qué fue eso? ¿Fuiste tú? ¿Cómo llegaste allá? ¿Tiene destrucción universo en este
Hey,
instante?
Turrican, given the circumstances, I'm certain that this is another hoax and we shouldn't be distracted by her. Besides, she knows that we blew up the planet. Now we need to focus on activating the accelerating station and getting to the central core to activate the warp acceleration. I suppose that the blue wire leads to the accelerating station because it's written on it. And what in the world is this thing?
Me está empezando a caer bien esa la máquina, ¿eh?
Whatever you did it right. Now you only need to do the same thing to a couple of more places on the wire, and then the small core will be able to power the accelerating station.
Ok.
So, I couldn't decipher the compromising evidence, but I copied its contents so you wouldn't lose them. Now I think it's time for us to sum up everything that happened. Your grandpa was investigating a global conspiracy in Breathedge, but he died, leaving behind a programmed killer robot with compromising evidence. You, how shall I put it? You weren't able to find your grandpa's warnings on a note stuck to your own forehead. You took his dead body directly on board the liner unnamed, which he clearly didn't want to get on. A few hours later, the liner was attacked by the Green Universe, who was tricked by someone and used for that someone's own purposes. The Green Universe, apparently, goofed up, so the liner crashed into an old station and exploded. Then hundreds of coffins got activated, turning into aggressive robots that killed the survivors. Your grandpa also got activated and wanted to pass the compromising evidence on to someone he knew, but died a second time. Now we have this compromising evidence, and the killer robots clearly know about it. Don't you think we're at risk?
Sí. Un buen resumen de lo que pasó. No tengo nada que hacer para... Porque ya veo que después me dicen, no, tenés que ir también para allá y es un dolor de huevo. ¿Otra vez? Excelente, soy el mejor. Con esto de pegar, ¿eh?
Poke the handy scrapper here. Great, there's one more left.
Ok. Puedo hacer eso. Soy bueno golpeando cosas. Así que fue todo un plan de la agencia de gobierno. Y asuntos internos había que tener una trampa. Excelente.
You need a handy scrapper here. Wonderful. You powered the accelerating station somehow, but I don't feel like explaining how. It's time for us to get back to Normandy before more coffins arrive.
Correcto, sí, volvemos a Normandy. Esto se va a complicar, ¿eh? Los ataúdes quieren mi cuerpo. Quieren mi cadáver. Me quieren a mí.
Accelerating station is active, so get close to it while I prepare for acceleration.
Bien. Ahora creo que solamente queda una cosa. Oh. Robots asesinos.
Wait a second. The next autopilot phone has the same coordinates that Dave sent you in the last message. So you don't have to ever help you coordinates? This definitely doesn't bode well for us.
Perfecto. Saltemos.
All right, let's go. I'll try not to reboot.
Excelente. Para evitar arrojar basura por todos lados, crea contenedores, guarda basura en ellos y luego arroja los contenedores en cualquier lado. Dios mío. Pedazos de troles que son. Tururutututu. Turururururu. Ah. Excelente. ¿Qué les parece? Un logro total. Ok, llegamos y justo me estaba sonando la nariz.
We seem to have arrived. However, I have some good news and some bad news for you. The good news is that you've learned to control the steering wheel very well. And the bad news is that you're no longer in control of Normandy. It looks like an old magnetic acceleration airlock system, and the autopilot has taken over the control for forced docking. I don't know much about magnetic airlocks, but we probably won't be allowed to disengage without remote clearance for departure. Of course, your interlocutor can't be here. It's the debris of an old space station of the Breathedge Funerary Agency. We've been in such a station before. No, one thing still bothers my mind. Like, I can imagine you, but how could Captain Shepard have bought into this babe's messages and routed a course here? This is beyond my understanding. We have arrived.
Perfecto, vamos a guardar. Bien. ¿Cuántos tiros me quedan? Bueno.
Yes, now there's no doubt that this is an old magnetic airlock with an active acceleration system. I recognize some of its parts. We'll have to find the airlock control center if we want to leave.
Es fácil, tengo que recorrer los pasillos hasta llegar a la X.
Apparently, the airlock hasn't been used for a long time.
Tranquilo, seguro que la tengo que romper.
To find the control center and try not to make any noise. Okay, I guess we can forget about the ladder and just find the control center. We've been to the debris of this station before. I recognize the outdated components manufactured by Breathedge 50 years ago. Both shot in the back of the head, about 30 years ago, judging by their mummification. I recommend that you be extremely cautious, as somebody may have already discovered us and prepared a cunning trap. This door doesn't creak. Maybe we'll even manage to sneak in unnoticed.
The masquerade is over, weak human. Prepare him to interrogation. Prepare with pain.
I'm confused. It's not Babe, is it?
Well,
¡Que no la atrapan!
at last you tell truth. I believe you.
Con la zanahoria uno puede ver el
But
pucho.
it is not save you. You humans always to ruin everything. Everything went so smoothly. Our creator, under guise of a cosmic funeral, created an invincible army of robot coffins. Green Universe needed to stop the liner. We killed all, captured the core, and connect to the Great Mother Station. Power of the core allows our creator to control grand attack of coffins across the galaxy and take over the power. But humans from Green Universe were not able to execute simplest job and destroy our center with the liner and damage our Great Mother Station. Idiota.
¿Por qué se la agarra conmigo? Si fuera el universo verde.
But it does not matter. War already began. Since you not pass compromising evidence in time, the humans cannot prepare. The main attack will not be centralized without the core, but we are many. And we still capture the world for our creator. And you die. Take away and prepare for disposal.
¡Ay! ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Hay que ver guerra.
Try to get up. We need to do something. Come on, get up quietly.
Why does it move?
Shoot!
You didn't prepare it.
¿Para qué? ¿Qué quiere hacerme?
Do you wake up? You supposed to lie. Your body must not move. You spoil embalming compound. But it does not matter. Well, since you are so cling to life, weak human, before you die, I want to show you something. Yes, before you die, I'll show you this. And you cannot skip it. What
¡Qué pedazo de mierda que son! ¡Me hacen comer en los créditos!
It doesn't work. Does this game have any mechanics at all? It looks like this was our last chance. I feel sorry it ended like this. It was a pleasure spending time with you.
It's time to finish. We human.
So that's where it went. To be honest, I thought we were done for good, but I should never underestimate your talent for breaking things.
Esto es lo que queda ese molesto bataúd, o quizá no sea todo. También quedan unos cuantos moretones y una leve recepción. Por acá no puede vengarme. Toma.
Apparently, there were a lot of critical failures in their brains. Holding up without maintenance for so long. It's a mystery how they still function. Have we really found the owner of the ship that saved us? The handwriting is identical. It's nothing but fate that brought him here.
¿Cómo salgo? A ver, vamos a ver lo que nos dijo, el último que nos dijo. Encuentra una salida. En verdad, encontramos el dueño de esta nave que nos salvó. Califica, es idéntica. La caligrafía es. ¿Y cómo mierda salgo? Que no sé cómo salir. A ver, piensa. Analiza la situación. Me dieron una blaster, así que tengo que usar el blaster. Y me dejan entrar a esta habitación. Ah, ok. Soy muy bueno.
We need to be careful. We don't know how many of these coffin bots are left here.
Tranquilo, tengo todo controlado. Muere, bastardo. Ay, me agarró hipo.
These are old preservation capsules. They seem to contain the entire crew of this station. It's locked from the inside.
Me di cuenta. A ver.
And this one seems to be the capsule for you. How terrible! They preserve corpses right in their spacesuits. I wouldn't want to be stuck here with your body for 40 years. The equipment is badly damaged. Even gravity has been disabled. At least the oxygen generators are working. By the way, how do you connect to them so quickly and imperceptibly on any debris? This is starting to raise questions. What in the world is this? No, this is too much. Apparently, we did find Babe.
¿Esta es bombón? Pues sí. Pobre bombón. A ver si que era el abuelo. ¿Para qué lo quiero? Yo llego a la camino, a ver.
It looks like this is the only way out of here.
Tranquilo.
I can see Normandy. I don't recommend flying too far from the station. We still need to find the control center, and we can't get into Normandy from outside.
¿Puedo decir que lo que estoy haciendo no sirve? Acá hay una entrada, mira. Acá. Soy muy bueno.
It looks like some kind of technical corridor. I hope we can get to the control center from here. I still can't believe that the Breathedge agency is directly involved in all this. If the robot hasn't lied to us, we need to send the compromising evidence before the massive attack begins. Otherwise, there will simply be nowhere to go back. I think there should still be some transmitting systems near the core, and for the sake of saving the galaxy, I would strongly recommend using them before we attempt to activate the warp jump.
Vamos a ver qué nos depara el destino. Tranquilo, tranquilo, máquina. ¿Cómo sé que no estás de su lado, vos, máquina? No hay paso prohibido.
This place seems familiar. Isn't it where the coffin bots interrogated you?
Supongo, no lo sé. Solamente lo veía el robot.
It looks like the guards died without our help. Lucky us. The doors are locked. Password required. I wouldn't recommend breaking them. Back in the day, they used to make alloys much stronger than modern ones. And besides, someone might hear us.
Pero quiero romperlo. Soy bueno rompiendo. ¿Y acá? ¿Por acá arriba no puedo pasar?
Looks like we found one of the station's control centers. We could have figured out it was here. Seems like the main systems are still working, unlike this coffin.
¿Y qué te vas a hacer,
Too
bota?
bad. The coffin was connected to the control center, and it burned out along with all the connectors on the panel. I can't connect directly to it, but with your help, I can try to do it through the robot itself. Just try to saw it as quietly as you can. They're probably looking for us. All right, now switch that little receiver over there. Done. I've connected to... No. Oh, it's rusty. Ugh, disgusting. All right. Well, I'm ashamed to admit, but the robot no longer has a direct connection to the station. But it still has an unencrypted cache block where I saw the most disgusting moments of this coffin bot's life. I also found the passwords for the doors and magnetic airlocks, but still, the absolute quantity of that abhorrent data was overpowering. We can go back to Normandy.
Perfecto. Vamos, to the Normandy. Para empezar a mandar por otro lado. A ver. Perfecto, ahora sí se abre esta puerta. Tranquilo, sé exactamente lo que hago.
Something's wrong. I think they're waiting for us behind the next door.
Tranquilo. Esa fue para probar. Siempre hay que probar si está caliente porque del otro lado hay fuego.
It's too quiet. Be extra cautious.
Tranquilo. Voy a guardar. Vamos allá. Bien.
Ready your weapon. It's about to get hot.
Ya está, no se va a poner. Ya cuando te hace así porque me está troleando este boludo. No va a pasar nada. A ver.
They're going to melt under this stress. It looks like they're too smart. I think they've set up an ambush right outside Normandy.
Solo me van a atacar. Mirá, confío tanto que saqué el arma.
The coast is clear. They're trying to lure us into the shuttle. This isn't good.
Ay, Dios mío, qué hijo de puta, son muy troll. Ya les caché la onda.
The shuttle if shooting starts. That's it. This is the end. They're on the captain's bridge. I don't know what to do. We're trapped.
Qué hijos de puta.
Where's the ambush? Did I turn on the suspenseful music for nothing? Ah, never mind. It's time for us to leave. Clearance for departure received. There's only one step left. The coffin bots wanted to connect the core directly to the ship with the mother station, and we need to do something similar with Normandy. It will require a huge amount of energy to travel on the pleasure shuttle to the habitable sectors, and, as I've already mentioned, the core can give us that. If we're faster than the core exploding, of course. And yes, since there is no babe, we must...
Hola.
What?
Veo que la señal ha mejorado, Shepard. Quitaste el equipamiento de intercepción, me queda un poco de oxígeno. Los robots están en todas partes. Date prisa, intentaré
It
hacer
can't be.
todo.
We saw the robots die. We won't fall for this a second time because. Hey,
¿Hay una bombón o no hay una bombón? This is the question. ¡Llegamos!
could you be more careful? We almost crashed. You won't fall for the same bait again, will you? We need to send the compromising evidence all over the galaxy and connect to the core without blowing ourselves up. We don't have time for non-existent survivors.
Turururururu.
Captain Shepard's autopilot is still active. I hope it will simply turn off when the systems reboot. Otherwise, I won't be able to change the route for the warp acceleration. Oh, this is it. The core.
¿El núcleo de qué?
Let's forget about Babe for a second. We need to look around.
Tan cerca, soy muy lenta. Te enviaré las coordenadas, pero debes tener cuidado. Hay muchos robots. Pero esto no sé qué mierda es.
Right. And one of these robots is sending us messages. By the way, she doesn't have that awful accent anymore.
No es verdad eso. Pues robot no hay.
Be careful. All the data on the core is classified, and I have no idea where we're going.
Tranquilo, tranquilo. Tengo todo fríamente calculado. Ten cuidado.
I feel like we're in the middle of a conversation. Maybe each of the survivors, including Captain Shepard, had their own dead babe.
No es mala teoría. Ahora sí. Creo que tengo uno atrás. Sí, efectivamente. Churururururu. ¡Uy! ¡Que me pegaron! ¿Y dónde está el desgraciado? Ahí está.
This is the first time I've seen a ship like this. It looks like the Coffins were going to use it to connect the core to the mother station, or they are still going to do it, judging by their activity. I've never realized how incredible an artificial intelligence must be to control an entire galaxy of Coffins.
Sí, no se te ocurra a vos, ¿eh? Esa nave es más grande que la mía, ¿no?
You can dock to this spaceship.
No me refiero a esta, sino a esta de acá.
The airlock is asking for access codes, and it's using foul language. This is the first time I've seen an airlock with an artificial intelligence, but it's clearly not happy with us. Ooh, we made it very angry by docking without clearance. You
Vamos a guardar.
should have heard all those expressions. The airlock takes us to the core.
Te veo, inicia la conexión y no probaré con el plan B. Y yo probé con el plan B.
Plan B? I like charades. What an interesting place. Start the connection, she said. I have a crazy idea, but first let's take a look around.
No, me confundí. Quería poner este en el 3 y este en el 4.
Right, this spaceship is definitely connected directly to the core. I can't help thinking that we can use this if we put together a stabilizing unit. A charging station for old battery-powered types of spaceships. If we can build a voltage transmission unit based on this station, we can power Normandy without melting its plating.
Estoy pensando que... Bueno, estoy medio jugado con el escáner, pero bueno.
An ideal place for a diverting unit. Probably. Try switching that red lever over there.
Bueno.
Yes, everything is perfect. We can connect Normandy to the core via this spaceship and activate the warp jump if we find the control post. Then we will only have to... Wait, don't you think the camera's behavior is strange? It looks like it's focusing on the airlock on purpose, as if a mob of aggressive robots is about to... Oh my... Did I do this? Did I learn to see the future and shoot lightning? I had no doubt that I was a genius.
¿Estás bien? Vi un grupo numeroso de robots cerca de mí y activé el cable de energía en el escudo de
Why does
aire.
she keep interrupting me? Although this time I'm even grateful to her. Perhaps this coffin has become so used to playing the role of a woman that it really decided to help us. Let's connect Normandy quickly and get out of here.
Ok. Churururururu. Necesitas una unidad estabilizadora. Crea y conecta unidad estabilizadora. Crea y conecta unidad de transporte de voltaje. Ok. A ver. Necesito crear esto, esto y esto. Para esto necesito un licoplasma. O un licocito, como le digo yo. Bien, unidad de desvío, ya está. Perfecto, para esto necesito 2 imanes, 2 alcalis, 2 piezas eléctricas y 4 resistencias. Para. Dos imanes dije, ¿no? Ay, que agarra un núcleo, nada que ver. Que me falta 2 piezas eléctricas y 4 resinas, resistencia dije. La resina estaba por acá. Uno, 2, 3, 4. Y las piezas eléctricas 1, 2. Creo que ya está. Aquí, aquí. Y ya podemos hacer este. Me parece 2 aluminio, 2 plásticos, 2 cintas gruesas. 2 aluminio, 2 plásticos, 2 aluminios, 2 plásticos. No me acuerdo dónde está el plástico. Y me parece que necesito un compensador, ¿no? Un compensador, sí. ¿Cómo hago el compensador? Compensar alcali, 2 metal refinado y titanio. Alcali, 2 metal refinado. ¿No estaba por acá? ¿Yo no tenía metal refinado ya? Ahí está. Acá, aquí, compensador. Perfecto, en equipo, objetos, ya puedo hacer esto. Perfecto. Vamos a guardar una vez más. Por las dudas nomás. Perfecto.
This unit won't last long, but we don't need it to. One electrical impulse to the core of Normandy will be enough. Good. With this unit, we'll have a chance of not being fried along with Normandy.
Correcto. Es lo que yo siempre dije.
Perfect. If I've calculated correctly, this unit will be able to divert the excess power away from Normandy. Everything is ready.
Veo que la estación de isla pierde energía. Ya terminaste, dirige al centro de control. Nos veremos en la escuela de TD. Tengo que puesto traje espacial rosa para abrir paso. Tenemos que...
I still don't trust her, of course, but we probably don't have much choice. Where's this airlock 5A she mentioned?
Por allá. Segurísimo.
The airlock has fallen silent. It's so quiet. Can you hear it? No, you couldn't have heard it. You can't even imagine how nice it is when crazy artificial intelligence stops constantly mumbling at you. I doubt they'll open without any access codes, although the airlock is swearing so much that it's unlikely they will open even with an access code.
¿Y por dónde tengo que salir? Ah, por ahí. Me encanta, porque hay un agujero en la pared para salir, ¿viste?
I hope we destroyed all the coffins when we came here. I wouldn't fly there without Normandy.
Tranquilo. Sé exactamente lo que hago. Mira la cantidad de porquería que hay. Qué locura. One.
This way.
¡Uija! Me cago en esta mierda.
No one's here to meet us. Neither in a peak spacesuit nor in any other one.
Tácate. Tácate. Ahí está. Va a estar al 100%. Va, se estaba guardando.
It looks like a technical exit for servicing the liner's plating.
He's dead.
Let's be careful this time. I don't want to get hit on the helmet with a stick again.
Tranquilo.
What a strange place to meet. Can we go back? No, no, no. Back is the other way.
No, 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 no. Vamos a ir por acá. No, mira, ya está todo despejado. No seas
I don't
cobarde.
like this at all.
Nadie
By
te
the way,
preguntó.
I've long noticed that there are very few corpses around for such a catastrophe. Where did they all go? These seem to be the personnel cabins, not the control center. That's
Mira los
strange.
juegos.
The personnel were obviously killed a long time ago. Who was shooting who then? Is this Babe? Or is she over there? There are too many babes here, and they were obviously interested in his cabin.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Por qué hay mariquita con barba? Certificado de reconocimiento por los servicios excepcionales prestados a la madre patria en el campo de la protección de salud y la prevención de desastres epidemiológicos. Para...
I've never understood the tradition of giving useless trash as a thank you, although I'm just the spacesuit, and it's not for me to judge the party's policies.
Están todos muertos. ¿Qué es esto de Marito Baracus? Fola. Me llamo Firuna. FIFA Feofa.
I've seen your registration data, of course, but did you really state your real age there?
El ejército de traslado al espacio hace mucho y no hubo el ejército se trasladó al espacio hace mucho y no hubo conflictos serios durante años, pero los soldados del juguete clásico aún son populares. La propaganda es algo serio.
Such ground-based units no longer exist. They've been completely replaced by police
Mira,
robots.
es rosa. Como nuestra amiga.
There were some survivors here. These are obviously handmade control and communication panels. Can you connect me to them? Interesting. You can control some of the remaining systems of the liner, including communication points. There's a lot of technical data on the core, on the module plans, and even access codes to secret compartments. Great! I'll upload the compromising evidence and try to send it via all available communication channels of the liner. And then let's find the control center. Compromising evidence uploaded successfully. I hope someone receives the signals.
Ok. Churururururu. ¿Y ahora? Para allá. Sí.
Judging by the plans, we need to go through that door. It looks like all the coffins ran there. So the access code is, 449898333PI. What are P and I? What's PI? Punch it? I was just kidding. PI stands for password input, but never mind. Now we should definitely be more careful. It's not clear where all this mob of coffins ran, who Babe is, what awaits us in the control center, and when all of this will be over.
Tranquilo, va a salir todo bien.
They were killed recently. Someone is good.
Momón dejó que llevó un traje espacial rosa, no creo que haya muchos así,
A
así será.
piece of composite fabric of the outer layer of a standard spacesuit with non-standard colors. Are you sure you should waste time examining this rag?
¿Qué bombón? Existe realmente, ¿entiendes? Es mi amor, bombón. Mi amor platónico.
Intruders on level 1. Terminate.
Is this about us? Wait, no, we're on level 5.
Intruders on level 5. Terminate.
A ver si.
Now this is definitely about us.
Tranquilo. Tengo una blaster. Y no dudaré en usarla.
Watch the turret. Automatic plasma guns on board
Oh.
a spaceship. It's not wise to have them, even in a top secret facility.
Oh, oh. Tenemos eso ahora. Que me calienta. Ven
Right.
acá.
We need to go right. No, wait. I don't know. I
No,
don't have any navigation.
right y te voy por la
Just a
izquierda.
coordinate grid.
Si me dice right, voy por la izquierda. Ah, igual era un corredor que sigue a un lado.
I'm so tired of you, cockroaches. You've destroyed everything that has taken years of work to create. You are a virus.
Did the door
Técnicamente
close
sí.
by itself? This doesn't make sense, but it's very interesting. Break it down.
Why
Dale.
are you so interested in this spacesuit? You're a creation of Breathedge. Why are you interfering in the natural course of events?
A ver qué dice.
It sounds like that insane diagnostic station that was trying to get on our radio frequency.
Insane. What do you consider insanity? Isn't it insane to blindly reject ideas you don't understand? Breathedge strives for balance, and you only create chaos using outdated norms of society. The only one who's insane here is you.
I didn't understand anything, but we need to be careful.
Bueno, menos mal que no entendí nada. Turururururu. ¿Por qué me da tantas cosas? Si después no. Me sobra. No sé, yo estoy yendo para ese lado, pero por ahí no sé si tengo que ir para ese lado. Imagino que sí. Piu, 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 piu. Toma, maldito. ¿Me estoy acercando o me estoy alejando? Me estoy alejando.
Your attempts to change something are futile. The war has already started, and you can't stop Breathedge.
I've already heard it somewhere. Oh, yes, from those TV-faced coffins. Is this really the mother station they were so eager to connect?
TV-faced coffins? You don't even understand their idea, their genius, and practicality.
Don't answer it. Just keep quiet. Come to think of it, can you talk at all?
¿Qué cosa? No entiendo dónde estoy. Me parece que fui para otro lado. ¿O tengo que ir para allá? A ver. Ok, no, voy por acá. Bien, ahí me estoy dejando cada vez más. Y ahí me estoy acercando. Tengo soberana cantidad de mierda, no quiero más. ¿Qué es esto? Dice que es indispensable para los trabajos de alta precisión en lugares difíciles de descansar y en condiciones poco visibles. Con cabeza esta vez.
Wow, what a tool! I won't give you the manual for it, of course, because we still need your hands intact. However, if you found it at the beginning of our adventure, we'd have crafted...
Think about how much garbage humanity creates, and how irresponsibly it wastes resources. You are ready to burn your dead bodies, preserve them in zinc coffins, and even throw them into space for the sake of fashion. You've destroyed millions of species and created synthetic life. You need to change, and Breathedge will help you.
Maybe it might help, but we're already close to the control center.
Sí. Estamos a 120 pasos. Menos, 100 pasos, vamos que llegamos. Ay, qué mierda que lo parió, no vi. Muere, bastardo. Sigamos. Otro. Mala mierda, me lo pongo. Voy a guardar. Sobre todo por los bugs.
I won't let you get to the core. Get out of here.
Vos y cuántos
It's
más.
starting to panic, and I can't see robots anywhere. I hope they all got stuck somewhere in the textures.
Tranquilo, si fueran 1000 robots, serían los 1000.
Get out. If you can't understand it, you'll just have to accept it.
We could use some help from Babe now.
Breathedge is your new reality. Spacesuit, aren't you one of us?
No.
Oh no, I can feel something. No, no, no. Is it some kind of program installed by the founder of Breathedge? It's making me... Ah, no, it's just an air bubble in the cooling system. Let's find the central panel and blow it up together with the core.
Ok.
They won't let us get to the center panel unless we get rid of them. We need to look around.
Sí, sí, tranquilo. Tenemos ahí 4 puntos. Vamos a hacerlo.
You don't know what you're trying to destroy. If I won't be able to connect to the core, our galaxy will drown in blood. Without centralized control, Breathedge will start a chaotic slaughter, and you will be to blame.
Voy a guardar. Vamos a prepararnos para movernos, gente.
With the connected core, Breathedge will start a centralized slaughter, right?
Fools.
¡Corre rápido que nos matan! Ay, ay, que me disparen por todos lados. Ah, ¿qué hora es más?
Connect me to them. Oh no, they're still working. It's terrible.
Get your hands off them.
They were all connected together into a single AI network. Their personality was destroyed, and their programs to help their carriers were erased.
Somebody get them out of here.
This is immoral. This
Somebody.
Somebody.
is the mother station itself.
What did you expect, spacesuit? That you were created to help at funerals?
Destroy it.
You're an idiot. You're just a sick neuron in my brain.
I'm begging you, please destroy it. Nobody can do it better than you.
Don't you dare. You are part of the great plan of Breathedge. You
Tranquilo.
won't dare do this. I'll find a solution. I'm smarter than you.
So, that's what I am.
I'm smarter than you. Smarter. I'll find a solution. I'm smarter. Yes, I'm smarter than you. Solution. I'm smarter than you.
Seguro. Ay, que me matan, Me voy a correr, que me disparen. Al pedo, si total nadie nos corre. O sea, si nos corren esto, pero quiero decir que podemos venir acá a romper todo eso.
Great, we need to find the rest of them.
You don't understand. Stop. Spacesuit.
Vamos a guardar.
You can become the smartest organism in the galaxy. Don't you want to?
No,
Don't you
quiero.
want to be me? You can become smarter. Come on. Make up your mind. Think. You'll be smarter than anyone. You are me.
What the heck is this?
Do you want the human race to die? Do you want to watch the universe slowly fade away in endless wars? Trust in the power of Breathedge.
Ay, que no puedo pasar por aquí. ¿Este es otro? Perfecto. Ok, ahí no me puedo sacar porque me van a disparar. Volvamos. Ya lo tenemos, ya lo tenemos. ¡Ah! Vamos, vamos. Ay, ay, que me disparan. Ah, que no me pegaban ahí, Qué boludo, ahí no me pegaban, No importa, no importa.
They
Uy,
would
uy.
like that. What are
Sí,
you
sí, sí, acá me
talking
pegan,
You were
Que me matan, que me
created
matan.
to become
Que me
part
quedé
of
trabado. Me
Breathedge.
cago en la puta madre que me parió. Bien, volvimos a arrancar, pero ahora voy a destruir a aquellos. Bueno, ahora no voy a correr. Porque son 4 por lado, me acabo de dar cuenta. Son 4, son 2 por lado, perdón. Son 4 en total. Así que ahora vamos a ir ahí y después vamos a destruir ellos 2. Me quedé trabado en el mal momento y me cago en Dios y la Virgen. Espero que acá no me den. Ok, acá no me pegan. Ahí sí me pegan. Hay un hijo de puta que me pegó. A ver si acá atrás me pegan. Sí, de ahí me pegan. Bueno, acá no me pegan. Vamos, 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 rompelo rápido. Vamos a romper este. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Vamos, 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 dale. Ahí está.
They would like that. What are you talking about? You were created to become part of Breathedge, part of the greatest system.
Vamos a protegernos ahí.
Weak, go, wook. What was that word? Key, wook, no. Word, call.
Vamos a guardar. Venimos bien, faltan 2 más.
No. Eat, no. What word? What was that word?
Ya se está volviendo loco.
What the heck is this?
Do you want the human race to die? Do you want to watch the universe slowly fade away in endless wars? Trust in the power of Breathedge.
No, no. No confíes en el poder de Breathedge. Son una mierda. Bien, acá le pego bien y me pegan a mí. Perfecto. Voy a guardar por la deuda. ¡Ay! Así hizo el tiro. ¡Ah! Me disparan. Por ahí me puedo ocultar ahí atrás, Yo mismo me puedo. Vamos a probar. Pasa como hoy me la pusieron acá. Prefiero no intentarlo. Ay, que me la pusieron recién. Perfecto.
Falter? You are Falter. Robots, all attack. No Falter was gone.
Vamos a guardar.
The galaxy won't falter. Be smart. Don't touch me and I don't touch you. Don't touch. Robots. Falter. Alter. No spacesuit. Space. Suit. Falter.
Ok, ya que no me pegan, no me pegan, no me pegan.
The station is getting dumber, as I thought it would, but it looks like it has ordered all the robots to get us.
Acá. Dale, dale. Vamos acá a ver si me dan. No, no me dan. Perfecto, perfecto. Estoy bien en una buena posición. Vamos a comer algo y a tomar algo. Listo. ¡Ay! Que me pegaron, ahora sí. Perfecto. Acá le puedo pegar y no me pegan. ¡Ja! ¡Están al horno, muchachos!
This is the last one. Quick, to the central panel now, before the coffins get here. Let's hope that we've connected everything to Normandy correctly. But just in case, I'll say goodbye.
Mi abuelo. Soy muy bueno rompiendo cosas, ¿eh? Ya se los dije. Perfecto, listo. Entonces, eliminado.
Vast possibilities and what a worthless result. Your grandpa's masterpiece deserves a better fate. Hey, stop pressing all the buttons. I'm trying to figure out how to accelerate the core and direct the power to Normandy, but something is clearly missing. The diagrams show an emergency management system, but it's not here. Stop. I don't have this button in my database. Don't push it. We don't know what might happen. Ah, well, you would have pushed it anyway.
Ah, que ponga la
What's
gallina.
this? Your grandpa's note mentioned something about the chicken and a key, but it couldn't be literally that. You, there are paws there. The instructions show. Phew. Is this an emergency control system?
Virus. Virus. Virus.
What? A virus? The core acceleration? Let's get out of here. The core is starting to accelerate. We must get to Normandy before it melts down. So that's why your grandpa mentioned the chicken. Was this his backup plan to destroy the core? Did he really know this might happen? Shoot, I thought we'd have more time.
Hay que irse.
Careful. No, watch your head.
¿Qué habrá pasado? Nunca lo sabremos.
Oh no, we got caught. Oh, and here's the pink spacesuit. Nothing can surprise me anymore. Babe, is she real?
Aparentemente.
Hey.
¡Ay! Puta madre, me caí todo.
We have to go. Don't just stand there. Careful, it's bulletproof glass. There should be a special hammer for depressurization nearby.
Dale, dale.
She's good. I'm starting to like this babe. But she forgot to hold on.
¡Mierda! Se te ha quedado sin oxígeno, ¿eh?
No time to ogle her. Quick! We've got more than enough energy. Captain Shepard's autopilot has switched off. Activating warp acceleration. I hope I set the coordinates correctly, and we won't jump into some neutron star.
No me acordaba de esta parte. ¡Ja! Son los hijos de puta, subnáutica. Qué pedazo de mierda que son. Son unos genios.
Wake up! Unusual activity detected. Attention! Danger! Wake up!
Wake up! We're already out of warp in Sector 15. planet Earth. However, we got stuck in some debris, our engines got clogged up, and we are just floating. I don't know how you got to bed. I've been rebooting for a long time. But you need to take a look at this right now. It's the Earth's fleet, right? Oh, no. These are not human ships, but the Earth's fleet is here too, so they got our message. It looks like the war has really begun. I'm in touch with Babe's suit. It's going to wake her up. We need to lay low until... No! Wait! You're not going to get involved.
¡Vamos! ¡A la guerra! ¡No! ¡La estrella de la
Although,
muerte!
you know what? Screw this Breathedge.
Saco el sombrero. Me olvidé de toda esta parte, me había olvidado yo. Es la segunda vez que lo juego y ya me había olvidado todas estas cosas. O sea, lo impresionante es que me olvido. O lo que quiero olvidarme. Qué buen juego. Esta música está muy buena, ¿eh? Qué bueno que está. Qué bien que está hecho. Me encantó. Me encantó. ¿Cuánto? Mira, puntito. Me encantó todas las referencias que tenía con la música. Me encantó. Me parece un juego genial. Nada. Felicitaciones, camarada. Sobreviviste a la máquina picadora de carne del gran espacio. Salvaste a la princesa y derrotaste al terrible mal con tu chatarro asesino. En poco tiempo encontrarás más aventuras disfrazadas de contenido agregado gratuito, pero de momento puedes regresar al menú principal y salir del juego de una vez por todas, o continuar deambulando por la galaxia en busca de más chatarra inservible. Vamos a volver al menú. Nada, fue un juegazo, me encantó, lo super recomiendo, es un juego, me encanta, mira, ¿tiene DLC? Durante bastante tiempo existió una leyenda romana sobre un centro de investigaciones interplanetaria leal secreta que llevaba a cabo dudosos experimentos en el espacio exterior. Nadie sabe nada de esto, nadie ha visto el centro con sus propios ojos, pero siguen los rumores, nadie de lo que se dirige allá vuelve con eso. Ok. Nada, gente, juegazo, la verdad me encantó, lo recomiendo que lo jueguen, que lo disfruten ustedes más que nada, si pueden. Me encantan las referencias, yo por ahí fui muy rápido, ya la segunda vez lo que lo jugaba, pero incluso eso a veces también te ayuda bueno, por ahí a encontrar algunas cosas. Obviamente, no sé, estoy diciendo pelotudes. No, a lo que lo quería decir es que por ahí los jugué mucho más rápido y algunas cositas las pasé medio por alto, pero tiene muchas referencias, está muy bueno en eso. Nada, espero que les haya gustado a ustedes y nos vemos en la próxima serie. Esta se termina acá. Abrazo grande. Recuerden que si quieren pueden seguirme. Recuerden que si quieren pueden activar la campanita. Y recuerden que si quieren pueden seguirme también en Twitch, donde hago directos a veces cuando puedo, cuando mi internet me da, hago directos. Abrazo grande y nos vemos.